ตัวอะไรมันคือของเล่นชนิดตังซื้อมาบอดแพงไม่รู้ดิเขาฝากเพื่อน
มันปล่อยแสงที่ตา
ปิ้งเย็นเลย
วันนี้ได้วันนี้โอเคปะโอเคเหรอได้หรอได้
เป็นแค่พอ
พี่ค้าคุยกับแมว
Now, when I get him started, be very quiet, okay? He'll be listening for things that I'm saying to him. And I found if you don't speak American English, he won't understand you. I've tried it because I have a coworker who comes from Australia. She speaks Australian English and he doesn't understand anything she says. The cat's trying to get your attention. That's cute. He's like reaching out. Try to get him. Yeah, he's really tired. He needs that boost. I'm not sure about this table. Does he do okay on the table? Is now okay on the table? Does he fall? He never falls? Okay, good. You got to be very careful about what he's standing on. This is a two-legged robot. That's the hardest kind to get to work properly. 4 legs is easy because it's very stable. 2 legs, the wrong weight, one way or the other, you fall down. Actually, pretty similar with animals too. It's a lot easier to walk on 4 legs than it is 2. Right here, we can see his eyes are blinking sometimes. If you know what you're looking at, that's actually, that's actually telling you what's happening in his startup process. This runs on a computer system called Linux. Has anybody heard of this? Yeah. He runs on Debian Linux. And I'm a Linux specialist back in America. I worked with Linux for about 15 years. So I was happy to see this robot. He's got touch sensors. He's got 3 sensors, here, here, and here. They can be programmed for something. He's got bumpers in his feet. If he bumps into something, you can program him to react to it. He'll usually turn around. You can make him say something though. Another thing you do, if you use a soccer ball, when he kicks it, he'll know he kicked the ball, and you can have him like look around to see where the ball went. Does anybody know about the Robot World Cup? You ever heard of that? Every year, there is a Robot World Cup tournament. Yeah, it's soccer. And there's 2 teams. They choose a different robot every year. This one was about 4 years ago, right? 3 or 4 years ago. 3 years ago, Now played. And it was 2 teams of Nows. The rules are pretty simple. Humans cannot help the robot in any way. And the robot must follow the rules of soccer. And they had robots that were playing, I don't know anything about soccer, I guess offense and defense. And there were 2 goalies, of course. And they tried to play soccer. And every year, they get a little better. Different robots every year play soccer a little better. The goal is to see how far we go with that. Maybe one day we'll have robots that can play better than people. Maybe not. That's sort of the point of science though. We're always checking. We're always trying to see where we're going to go with it. Alright, so everybody? I'm going to start up, or no, I'm going to first have a connection to the computer. Church next door.
When you're neighbor.
We're in here inside. Oh, by the way, I can see all of you. I can look through Now's eyes. Let's see who I can look at. Let's see, I can see you. Hello. Now, I'm not running a program, I'm controlling Now directly. But I'll stop, I'll run the program. I see everybody. Hello.
Can you move the hand?
Okay, be quiet. He's going to stand up and he's going to start listening. If he gets confused, he won't do anything. It takes him a while to not be confused. So. It takes a while to load this program. It activated. Give me a second. He's connected. I'm not sure why he's not responding. Oh, it's still loading the program. Give him time. Must be slow Wi-Fi today. He's controlled over the Wi-Fi network. Shh.
Good afternoon. My name is Now. How are you?
Fine. Now, status. Now see how his ears blink? He's trying to understand what I just told him. He's not very good.
I am Now, a humanoid robot.
And I had a bunch of other stuff programmed too, but I didn't put it in yet. Now, sit. He's not smart. I'll show you why in a minute. Sit. Uh-oh. Not smart. This is the dance command. He moves too much on his tail. There we go. Thank you now. Here, try. Sit. Stupid. Alright. Make yourself sit.
ขาหนัง
ไข่โบ
Stand. You never know if he heard stand or dance until he actually stands up. Because he stands for both of them. This took a long time to make happen, by the way. Okay, thank you. Sit down. Could you run the Tai Chi? Could you Tai Chi program? I got it. Alright.
เก๋ๆเงียบๆเดี๋ยวแม่งเต้นอีกรอบเลย
Few dances he can pull. When he makes that noise, it's because I'm unloading programs and loading new programs into it.
เฟี้ยวฟ้าวล่ะ
He's got a few other things to do here. Quite a few things, actually. First, I'll show you the funny stuff, then I'll show you the more interesting stuff. Where is that? Animations. Tai Chi program.
เรียเอากลับบ้านเลยนะ
ไปนาทีเยอะ
กินแมว
เขาพยายามเอากาแฟตัวนี้เอาจากมือแมว
กินมีไมค์คอฟฟี่
กินแมว
เอาเพียน
The problem is, for him to be able to listen, he has to have what's called a threshold. Meaning, since he's a machine, he doesn't hear my voice, he doesn't hear my words. He sees the sound as a wave. And he's listening for what he thinks is the proper wave. Sometimes he gets it wrong.
ไมเคิลหน่อย
This is a Tai Chi dance.
โอ้โหเป๊ะเป๊ะหน้าวัวขาว
เต็ดกันคนเลยมาเล่นอะไรเนี่ย
This came with the program. The Gangnam Style dance did not. I had to do that. That took a long time. A long time. It was about 8 hours of getting his motions right. Hold now. I'm gonna unstiffen his limbs. Pick him up. He'll fall down if I hold him. Okay? Hold him carefully. I'm gonna unstiffen his limbs. I'm gonna show you how this works.
เอาไปไหนล่ะ แล้วมึงเอาไปได้ แล้วกูถ่ายอะไรอยู่
So here's how you program now to do motions. Like he did the dance, right? When Now moves, he has to stiffen the motors in his limbs. He has to make them hard so he won't fall down, right? So right now I've unstiffened his limbs so I can move him freely. To do the Gangnam style dance, what I had to do was put him in every possible position he needed to be in. So for the first part, I would have to bend the knees a little bit, lift the arm, tell the computer, record. Change it like this, record. And for every single part of his body that moves during the dance, I have to do that. One by one by one by one. It took about 8 hours. Now there's a few other things Now can do. I'm going to turn him back on.
เหมือนคนแล้วกลับไปเลี้ยงที่บ้าน
I really should be using a laptop. Let's see. I fed you already.
12 นาทีแล้วแหละ
The guinea pig does that when he's hungry. The problem is he's always
จะแบ่งกู
hungry.
เหลือ2
I don't even think he's hungry. I think he's just bored. But if you try to pick him up,
สะพานโค้งเหรอคะสะพานโค้งเหรอคะ
ฉันขอ
good. There's a red die right behind you. Thanks. See, this is what Americans do, guys. We don't just hand it, we throw it. In Korea, that's considered a little rude. So it always surprises people. Like, honey, can you give me that pen? Yeah, sure. What the? Throw it at me. I don't know. All right, grab that.